It's Wellness Nerd Out time! Let's go, baby! Happy 9:40 p.m. Happy Wellness Nerd Out time. We're pumped today because it's Martin Santise's birthday. Happy birthday, Martin. This one is absolutely for you, man. I love you. We'll talk about him at the end. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll get to you in a second here. So what I want to talk about today are some core supplements for improving cardiovascular health. So what do we think as a general rule, something that might be true across all of these supplements? Only a handful that we'll discuss. Well, they probably lower blood pressure, right? They probably open up those arteries, improve the patency of them and the blood flow. And that typically bodes well for improving cardiovascular parameters, right? Unless you already have low blood pressure, you don't want it to go much lower. Let that be a premise. So first, we have cocoa polyphenols. What are cocoa polyphenols? We know what cocoa is, right? And poly is many, and phenols refers to phenolic compounds that we find in plants. They function as antioxidants, much like flavonols or anthocyanins or catechins. And we hear of all these compounds all the time. And it's a similar story with most of them, albeit they have their unique benefits. So when we talk about polyphenols, they have, of course, those anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties of combating reactive oxygen species, the unstable free radicals, right? They have 7 in that valence shell. They're looking to bind something and adversely affect it, right? The story with them having a negative effect on overall health, right? We ingest toxins and heavy metals and things like that. Another day. But polyphenols also reduce your risk for developing cancer or coronary artery disease. And of course, they lower blood pressure. So how much should we have in a day? 1 gram of cocoa polyphenols could come in the form of a cocoa powder where you'd have 30 grams. It could come in the form of 40 grams of a dark chocolate bar that is 75% cocoa or more. Make sure it's a high pure cocoa content. Right. Thank you guys for hopping on. We'll get to you in a minute here. So, cocoa polyphenols. Garlic. 3 to 6 cloves of garlic in a day has been shown to improve cardiovascular parameters. So, of course, it lowers blood pressure. It also lowers cholesterol. It's probably most heralded for its role in immunity, boosting immunity, but also, interestingly, garlic may improve exercise performance even. Garlic is some really great stuff. Make sure to get your garlic, guys. 3 to 6 cloves throughout the day, spread between meals. That's what you're looking for to get the benefits. Okay. So we have cocoa, we have garlic, and our big and final number 3 is nitrates. What are nitrates? Why are they good for blood flow? Let's start there. Nitrates are converted to nitrites in the body, which are converted into nitric oxide. That vasodilator opens blood vessels, like we're saying, improving patency, like with lowering blood pressure, right? It's something that would boost nitric oxide, would give you that pump and say pre-workout, increase blood flow, crossing the blood-brain barrier. If it's in the form of increasing nitric oxide via L-citrulline, for example, more blood flow to the brain. Generally a good thing for thinking better. So with nitrates, we have improved blood flow overall and a lowering of blood pressure. So, because they're converted to nitrites. So where do we find these nitrates? And are they the same as sodium nitrates? Well, no. Sodium nitrates are processed and combined with sodium, and so they have deleterious effects in the body. Sodium nitrates are much worse. We find them in a lot of processed meats, things like that. But pure nitrates we find in green leafy vegetables like kale or spinach or Swiss chard. We find them in beetroot, probably the most popular, trendy example of nitrates. Beetroot also has trimethylglycine in it, TMG, also known as betaine or betaine anhydrous, if you see it in a supplement. It means without water, in a powder, right? And it has 3 methyl groups, trimethylglycine. This is another thing in beetroot, just kind of fun side topic if you were curious. So methyl donors do tons of things throughout the body, but one of them is help to produce more energy, to generate more energy, right? Involved in metabolic reactions and things. So it's known as an ergogenic, is beetroot, typically. As in, it improves physical performance. So, I think, personally, most of the benefit is attributed to the nitrates themselves. And these nitrates can also be found in turnips. They can be found in Chinese cabbage. We said beet radishes. They could be watercress. So you find them in all those sorts of things, right? Those veggies. Nitrates. How many do I want in a day? 2.9 to 5.8 milligrams per pound is what it was of nitrates in a day. Okay? So when you have these greens, fun topic, right? What are you going to put with them? What do you always put on your greens? You're going to put a source of healthy fats. Why? Because much of the vitamins and beneficial compounds we find, such as vitamin K, for example, and say spinach, are fat soluble. So we want to have them with a source of fat so we can better absorb them. Right? It's important to know what things to pair to improve absorption. What's another quick one? Curcumin and turmeric. Turmeric in the ginger family. Right? Those antioxidant, anti-inflammatory problems. Bunch of good things, reducing joint pain, people with knee osteoarthritis, but when to combine things. So when you're going to have these greens, the point is, throw some extra virgin olive oil all over it. Maybe a little lemon juice, and call it a day. Let's see who we got. Oh, before we go, we got to say, before we talk about Martin, I should say, remember, these all lower blood pressure, so you're going to start at the low end of the dose range, aforementioned, for each thing. Okay? If you're combining them all. All right, and we're going to measure our blood pressure, relatively frequently if you're somebody that's had hypotension, especially, right? Low blood pressure. And if you're on low blood pressure medications, especially be careful, right? Combining things that lower blood pressures, can be too much, right? So, let's see who we got on here. Say hi to the people. We'll talk about Martin. Berlin Bad, how you doing? Thank you for hopping on, my fine feathered friend. Outback baby boy, what's going on? Yeah, I'm Chris Chalanes. Thank you guys for tuning in. YKA008. Oh, Shorty, how you doing? Next, Liam, what's up, man? What's up, cuz? Hope you're having a great day, man. Stefan Apple, Bluey's a regular now. Jim Buddy, how you doing? Brandon Malone. Miguel Chapa. Lauren, what's up? El Morick, how you doing? Scotty Linchester, what's happening? Florenzo, 2223. 22 Salale, how are you, my man? Maggie Beck. Look at all you guys. I hope you get something out of this. Now Fan 95, okay. JD Clavigio, how you doing? Hot since 89. Malcolm, what's up, my man? Marcus Rose, Fashion 118. Thank you. You guys, I hope you got something out of this. If there's anything in particular you want to talk about, how you doing, AC Murray 4, Damien and Joe and Lou. I didn't see you guys before. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for doing good things for yourself. If you take this information and you act on it, you deserve to do that. Once you know things that are good for you like this, you'd be a fool to not help yourself. You have one body. That's our little motivation of the day. This comes from the heart. It's true. Martin Santis. You're going to put it down for this, buddy. Yeah. I'm going to show you my ass right now. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Martin. Man. Pure. Is that the first word that comes to mind? Pure. It is. Pure-hearted. A pure person. In every way. Just a bright energy that comes into the room. Everybody loves Martin. Everybody. And he'll go talk to 100 girls. We probably talked about that last year, but All love him. Will bring. One day you're gonna get us an invite on a yacht. I think you're gonna pull it. You're gonna take me with you because you're gonna remember all these nice things I said about you today. And don't say I never gave you nothing. All right. A man who has improved himself and works hard. Martin, you've been going ham in the gym every day. And, people that they do it for themselves, they're not going around telling everybody every time they go to it. I just know you're working every day because I know you. And you are that strong type of character. Developing what you've developed. The growth, the persistence, the discipline. It's very commendable. You're also a good time, too. Come over, Blizzy. Okay, said it really quick. Nobody knows what the hell we're talking about. But you do, and I know Lucas does. Let's see each other soon, man. I don't know if it's going to be my barbecue or yours, but let's have one and let's get together and let's do something. I love you, man. This is absolutely forever your day in the book of Wendwellness. Absolutely. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Wendwellness. Thank you. Say hi to whoever's still here. Benjamin, how you doing? Andrade, Seth RVA, Yisak, what's happening? And Riley Devine. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.